Welcome, everybody, to the experience. And we're going to talk today about inner critic. Who doesn't have an inner critic? Most of us have one. And so, in this meditation that I'm going to offer, I want to talk about the best way to optimize this experience for you. So, describing the inner critic is unique to you. Your inner critic is perhaps similar, but it's very unique to you and your experiences. And there are an infinite number of aspects that comprise the self. And we have aspects of self that work on our behalf, like that could be the inner wonder child, or the helper, the eager one, the ambitious one. And we also have aspects of ourselves that are not as supportive, that in fact that we don't like or cause us to have trouble or issues in our life that are not serving us in some way. And the way that one can shift the story and shift the behavior that comes from the relationship that these aspects that no longer serve is to work with your imagination. Imagination is the subconscious. So when you allow your imagination to flow, you allow yourself to rewrite on the subconscious, overwrite, reprogram, restory, create something completely new, upgrade. And did you know that when you're worrying, you are actually in a trance or hypnotic state, and you are in training or programming your subconscious mind with what you're worrying about? And so, contrary to popular belief that worry is productive, it's not. And so, with consciousness, with imagination, you can access any aspect of self. You can work with the ones that you want, the ones that you don't want, aspects that are full blown and fully full-fledged, or little small aspects. Whatever aspect of you that brought you to listen to this is interested in taming the inner critic. And at the heart of every aspect of us that does not serve us in some way, that's sort of working against us, like that inner battle or that inner fight of angel on one shoulder and devil on the other. And if the inner critic is making it tough for you, like any aspect that's not serving you, at the heart, at the core, at the root of each of these aspects is an unmet need. Let me say that again. At the heart of each aspect of us that is not serving us is an unmet need. And so when we have an aspect of our behavior that we're not proud of, that we're ashamed of, or embarrassed by, we are taught often to try and remove it or push it away, to shun it in some way. And that's not actually how it can heal. The way that we shift the behavior that originates from this unmet need, these aspects that need to be shifted, how we shift the inner critic is to acknowledge it, first of all. And when you're in the relaxed state of meditation, which is also trance and also hypnosis, it's a frequency of mind. Your subconscious mind is ready to be reprogrammed. And so when you acknowledge this unmet need, this aspect that is showing up symbolically as a representation of this unmet need, it will come in all kinds of ways. It will come as sometimes a sensation in the body, an image, a series of memories, or just one memory. It'll be like a video or a still life. It can come in so many different ways. It can come as words, any sensation. And the way to work with it, and I'll be guiding you in this meditation, is to just stay with what's showing up and work against the mental tendency to make it go away, to hate it, to push it in the closet, to shame it, because it's actually an aspect of you that developed out of a really genuine need. And if it's still playing a part in your life, that need has not been met yet fully. Some people come into my work and they say, I thought I worked on that. Well, as you may know, there are layers. So you can work with this as much as you want to keep working with the inner critic. And we don't want it to go away. Like I said, we want to learn how to partner with it in a new way, in a way that will help the whole of you to thrive. It's when these aspects become so loud in our life, that's when they're saying, please pay attention to me. I've got this unmet need that I need you to acknowledge and address. So my hope is that it'll help to offer you a new way of working with awareness, because your consciousness is also awareness. Awareness of sensation, awareness of memories. What's coming in? How do I feel about this? And so when the inner critic comes in and is critical of something, that old program is saying, if you don't do this, we won't be safe, or we won't be worthy of love, or we won't be good enough. And that's all indicating what the unmet need is, right? Perhaps you had a chaotic childhood or you didn't feel safe. That inner critic is here to protect you in some way. So instead of hating on it or pushing it away or just acquiescing to its negative point of view, you get to now acknowledge it and shift it in a way that is more like a boss, like, okay, I'm the executive of this situation, and this is what we're going to do. And that's what my hope for this meditation is. And if you have questions about this, I'd really like you to put them in the chat box. I can answer them later. I'm recording this live as we go, so I might not get to your questions while this is running, but I will definitely answer your questions. And please, if you feel this would be helpful to someone in your life, or you like the work that I do, please subscribe and like and enjoy. And so get yourself ready for this journey. Get comfortable and cozy and take a nice, deep, relaxing breath. And really just giving yourself permission to be here, right now. Letting all of the busy day thoughts just float away for the time being. Really letting the environment you're in cocoon you like a bubble of warmth, protecting you from outside sounds, inviting your ears to tune more deeply into the sound of my voice, and letting my voice be the guide to your inner exploration and discovery. So take a moment and set your intention for this experience. And I like having you set your intention because it just brings into the realm of possibility more clearly what it is that you're intending. And intentions are so powerful. And then bringing it into the sensation of feeling this intention as true in your physical body as sensation now. Good. And you can now start to bring your awareness into the realm of sensation, just kind of intending to bring your thoughts and what's happening inside your head, sort of dialing it out into a more of a sensation. So feeling inside your head the sensation of activity in the brain. And just become so curious about what it is that you're experiencing inside the head as sensation, not needing to change it in any way, just getting curious and bringing your awareness to the front of your brain, the frontal lobe. Just feeling sensation here, noticing, experiencing. Good. Now moving your awareness to the right side of the brain, staying with sensation. Good. And then bringing your awareness to the left side of the brain. Now, the back of the brain, the base of the brain now. Just easily gliding your awareness to the locations of the body that I'm guiding you to, just sensing and feeling, experiencing, and then moving your awareness into the spinal column, from the base of the skull to the base of the spine, and allowing your awareness to explore sensation here. Good. And then allowing this powerful central corridor of nervous system energy to wind down a little bit. Winding it down, starting from 5 and winding it down to 1. 5, softening the body down to 4, winding down, allowing the nervous system to follow the command of my voice. 3, softer, nervous system calmer, perhaps a sense of lightness in the spine. 3, down to 2, 2, down to 1. And just letting yourself drift and float. Experience sensation in the spine now. And then moving your awareness to the throat. Feeling sensation, just noticing mindful awareness of sensation. Sensation in the shoulders, the upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms of the hands, fingers and fingertips, thumbs, and expanding your awareness to include the hands and the arms and shoulders simultaneously as sensation. Good. And then bringing your awareness down to the chest, sensation of the chest coming into your awareness, rise and fall, the gentle rhythm of the breath, becoming tuned into the sensation now and just noticing the sensations that correspond here. Moving down to the belly, the hips and pelvis, unwinding, softening, simply with your awareness of the sensation in various parts of your body, you become more relaxed, more tuned in, aware of a sensation now in the upper legs, the knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, and toes. Now, expanding your awareness to include the feet, legs, and hips, all in your awareness now. And then expanding even more to include your entire body as sensation. And you may find yourself floating and drifting. And allow yourself to float and drift in a bubble of golden light, just imagining that this light surrounds you and takes you to a place that feels so safe and so peaceful, wherever you imagine that to be. Noticing if it's indoors or outdoors, colors, textures, the energy of this safe space. And you're here alone for now. But this is also a space that you can invite various aspects of yourself. And today you're going to invite the inner critic, the aspect of you that is very critical of the things that you do. It judges you and tells you you have to do it better, or if you don't do it this way, there will be negative consequences that you've experienced for far too long now. So just allowing the image and sensation of this aspect to show up. Letting your imagination create an image as if you were observing another individual. Notice the body language. Get to know this one with mindful, neutral observation, just observing this one and how it's expressing itself, not needing to change it in any way. And then ask this one if it knows that it is being observed. Let it know that you acknowledge it, you are aware of it, and that you're not here to make it go away. You're here to learn more about it now. So take a few moments and learn about this one. Have this one communicate with you as if you're telepathically communicating with this one. Have this one communicate with you about who it is and why it is the way that it is. And I'll give you a few moments to do that. And staying with it. Good. let this one know that you would love to work with it in a new way. And with compassion and appreciation, let this one know that you appreciate everything that it has done for you all of these years. It's been working on your behalf in such a tireless way for so long now. And you can ask it, up until this point, has it felt acknowledged by you? If not, let it know, well, it is time now, and I now acknowledge you. And simply notice how this one responds to this dialogue and engagement. Good. And staying with it, taking a deep breath here, relaxing even more. And ask this one to show you or express to you in whatever way shows up for you what it needs. What is the need that it has been created to protect or instigate or initiate? What is the need? What does it need? And let it know that whatever it needs, you're here to listen now. And you are deeply honoring this exchange. Continuing to keep your heart open. And once you have that need expressed by the inner critic, allow yourself and your imagination to do or get whatever it is that this inner critic needs. It may show you an earlier version of yourself, or it may just convey it very clearly, however it shows up. Just allow whatever the unmet need is to be met. You can be the hero of this inner critic and let them know that you've got this now and that you'd like to make a new agreement with them, a new way forward that allows the entire self to thrive. And so that the inner critic doesn't have to work as hard as it's been working. In fact, the inner critic can even take a break and go on a retreat or a vacation if it wants to. Just allowing yourself in your space of creation, in the mind of imagination, imagine getting the best possible outcome for this one that it needs. And once that is done, ask the inner critic if it would like to be called something else now, if it would like a new designation of some kind, and then receive that. And then addressing this one in the new way. Ask if it is willing to partner with you in this way and forevermore in a new way. And if the answer is yes, wonderful. Imagine shaking hands with this one. And if not, just let this one know that it doesn't have to be agreed upon today, and get a tentative new agreement. What is it willing to do for now? And whatever it is, agree to that shift and feel the shift in your body, the new agreement. So if the agreement has been made in total, or even if it's partial, breathe in the sensation of that shift. Feel the shift. And then take a few moments to integrate all that you've experienced. Allowing yourself to bask in this new feeling, this new partnership, this new way forward. And you can revisit this meditation whenever you feel a little adjustment needs to be made, but you don't even need to use this meditation. You can just tune in now to this aspect of you and make any further adjustments on your own. This is a tool that you can carry with you now and utilize for this inner critic or any aspect of you that is not working on your behalf, creating a new agreement, a new way forward. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to put those in the comment section. And you can check out my website, norayolisyoung.com. I'm on Facebook and Instagram at Nora Yolis Young Hypno. And I'm just happy to be of service to you. Work is my passion. And if you have aspects of yourself that you would like to shift, that you'd like to see a meditation about, or comments and feedback, I am open to that. So welcome to the experience, and have an incredible time here in this human embodiment with a spiritual being. Just enjoy this experience because it's for you. Your soul came here to enjoy this body, and it's my passion and joy to help you find that place of excellence within yourself where you can really enjoy an embodied, fulfilling life. Until next time.